Hey guys, this is Pharaoh 2091, and welcome back to Let's Play Super Danganronpa 2. Last time we left off, we began our very first investigation of this game where we had to figure out what happened to Togami. So we found some interesting items like night vision goggles, and that case that Togami was carrying had a bunch of defense items like a gas canister and whatever else, a nightstick. And we also have some photos from some Koizumi and whatnot, so we have a good amount of information, but we're still confused. So right now we're just going to investigate even more, starting with Ibuki, who kind of scared the living crap out of me by turning to the right there. Every great detective knows that you can't have a proper investigation without lots of legwork. So Ibuki's using her legs. She's been idly walking up and down this corridor, and she says it with such conviction. Hey Hinata, I've been thinking. I think she might know something about the situation during the blackout. Yeah, I thought so too. Huh? Why do you think so? Well, as expected, you heard us, even though we've been whispering to each other. Ibuki not only has looks, style, and personality, her eyes are pretty good too. That's exactly it. If your ears really are that good, you must have heard exactly what went on during a power outage. When the lights went down, there are a lot of people talking. I couldn't really tell who everyone was, but you probably could, right, Miyota? This is breakfast for Ibuki. Huh? Ibuki stuffs herself full of strawberry shortcake every morning. Oh, I see. So it's a piece of cake. But isn't strawberry shortcake a little excessive first thing in the morning? Another type of cake would be a heretical. Whatever. If it's cake, it must be strawberry shortcake. So she's saying, like, you know, it's wrong to have any other type of cake besides that. Whatever. Strawberry shortcake is pretty damn good. I think chocolate cake and cheesecake are pretty popular, too. Anyway, can you just tell us what you heard? I'm begging you. At last, Ibuki's been waiting for someone to sink her teeth into. No problem. If you help us, I'll let you bite Hinata, too. Shut up. She might think you're serious. Let's see. The first voice Ibuki heard during the blackout was... Right, it was Koizumi. Oh, the power's out. And then, next was, Soda, and post-next was Ibuki's own voice. The hell happened? I can't see nothing. It's too dark. Everything's too dark. Ibuki's comment sure was full of insight, appropriate and humorous. Yeah, sure, just keep going, please. The voices after that were, they went like this. So, first is Koizumi. Calm down, everyone. We have to keep it calm at a time like this. Don't step on my feet. That's, Sionji. And then the next three are Togami. Oi, what are you doing? Stop it! Oh, and then this is, Komaeda. Ow! Akane? Turn on the lights. It's hard to eat this way. Hanamura? Hey, everyone, where are you? This power outage, it isn't just in the kitchen? Sonia? Could someone perhaps have flipped the circuit breakers? And Soda. Wait here, I'll use the walls as a guide to go see if I can't fix this. Thank you, and we're done. Amazing, huh? How awesome was that? Yeah, I got it. You can let go of my sleeve now. Hey, Komaeda, say something to her. Hey, what's wrong? Huh? Oh, I just noticed something. It's all about what Togami said during a blackout. Togami? How come Togami said what he did during when everything went dark? That is, how could he say it? What are you doing? And then stop it. What do you mean? Would you mind if we wait until after we investigate some more before I tell you what's on my mind? Right now, I'm still not certain of everything. Well, I don't really mind, but... Anyway, I think your testimony is going to be a very important clue to finding the truth, Miyota. Yes! All hail Ibuki! Time for my prize! Ow! She actually bit me! So now we have Miyota's testimony, and she's pretty much talking about, you know, everything that's happened, and of course the main thing is Togami saying, Oi, what are you doing, and stop it. The thing is, I think I already have a feeling here. It's like, how could he even say that when it was during a blackout when you couldn't even see anything? So I already got a couple ideas of where this might be going. No, she's not here. Gotta go the other way. Oh, there he is. She was right behind me. Didn't even notice. May I ask you a question? What is it? You see, this part of the wall is made of a different material and is colored differently from the rest. What does it mean? Oh, this is a fire door, isn't it? A fire door? You never seen one before? In case there's a fire, this door can be sealed to stop it from spreading. That gives everyone a chance to escape. I see. It seals the area. This is just like when you surround a house of plastic bottles. Well, that's for cats. And apparently it's like a Japanese, like a superstition. So, yeah, okay. About, like, you don't want stray cats around your house, so you have these plastic bottles. Okay, then. So she knows how to keep cats away, but she's never seen a fire door. I'm so very ashamed. This is most certainly a case of a culture shock. So now we have a fire door. The old lodge's corridor is equipped with doors that can be closed to prevent the spread of fire. Alright then. Well, let's go into the kitchen real quick. See if we can't find anything in there. Or maybe speak to anyone in there as well. My guess is Hanamura is probably in here. And he is, actually. Oh, wait. I was going to say, who the hell's the other person? That was Komaeda. Hey, Hanamura, were you in here in this kitchen when the lights went out? I was quite shocked when that happened. At first, I thought the power outage was limited to the kitchen, but when I somehow managed to find my way out, the corridor was completely dark as well. But I could hear everyone's voices, so I tried finding my way by clinging to the wall. And when I did, I saw it was dark in there as well. There was absolutely no light anywhere. Couldn't you have used the kitchen range to get some light going? Well, no, that's impossible. It's a gas range, but it's controlled electronically, so it would have been affected by the outage. I see. So there really was nothing you could do then. I thought that since you used fire in the kitchen, maybe there was a source of light here, but I guess there wasn't. Things are never that simple. So now we have his testimony regarding how the kitchen range is controlled electronically, so it wouldn't work during the outage. Let's see if there's anything else we can investigate now. I really don't see anything. I guess we can, well, according to the guide, let's just take a look here. Makes things easier. There's all kinds of dishes here, the staggering variety of cuisines. There's even humongous meat on a bone. Isn't that amazing? A huge chunk of meat is to amaze everyone. A dish perfect for an island like this. You just can't get this kind of meat in urban Oyama or Azubu. Some places I don't know. Nope, I grew up in those places, and there's no such meat there. You don't have to repeat yourself. I get it, but where did you get such a huge chunk of meat? I had to ask Nidai to get it for me. I think he killed a cow with a farm with his bare hands. With his bare hands? That's an unbelievable story, but probably not an impossible one. I mean, that guy's hands look like they're specially made just to beat on things. Those are some unpleasant hands. Sure gives a feeling of wilderness, doesn't it? But I'm sometimes jealous of such rural lifestyles. After all, I grew up in those areas, so I don't really have much experience in that kind of thing. It sure is a waste of meat, though. I mean, no one's going to want to eat anything now that such a terrible thing has happened. The only ones who got to eat at all were Owari and Pekoyama, who took a portion with her. Don't remind me. After preparing the world's tastiest party food, only 2 people got to taste it. I still don't quite believe it, but if one of us really is the culprit, we'll never forgive you for doing this to me. He's quite scary when he's mad. So we got the party food. Assorted varieties of party food Hanamura worked hard to make. Despite its quality, Owari and Pekoyama were the only 2 to eat any of it. Well, it sucks. What are you going to do, though? So this is the kitchen's equipment list, and Togami confiscated every dangerous item on it. As far as I can tell from this list, the knife we found next to Togami's body didn't come from this kitchen. It seems someone brought it in from the outside. But well, if that's the case, then how did he get past Togami? That is strange. He didn't even spare the girls a full body check. Well, in that case, perhaps they brought it in beforehand and hid it somewhere? Nevertheless, this is a surprisingly complete list, isn't it? There's even a barbecue griddle and a portable hot pot stove in this kitchen. But there isn't a single thing on it that makes it seem like it could be connected to the case. We should move on. Yeah, I guess you're right. The kitchen equipment list. So we found the scene. I mean, a knife we found in the scene apparently wasn't on the list, and apparently it could have been brought in from the outside. And according to the list, there's also the griddle and the hot pot stove. So it's pretty detailed. I think we're done investigating the kitchen for now. Komaina, we should get going. Yeah, let's go. Alright, let's head out then. Let's see, I guess... Oh, what the hell? That was weird. It's kind of, like, abrupt. Let's check out the storage room. Leveled up again, yay! Maybe there's something in here we can see. I think I already see something. Wow, sure is pretty dusty in here. And there's not much light either. I was so busy cleaning up the main hall that I just don't have time to do this room as well. There are cobwebs everywhere. I don't think anyone could stay here for long. Okay, well, let's take a look at the towels first. There are tablecloths, never mind, there are tablecloths, piled up on the shelves. They're all clean and look unused. Doesn't seem to be anything weird about them. However, this seems weird because I don't remember this being here in the basket when I first came in this room. At least that's what I tried. I don't know. Maybe. I think that's whatever. There seems to be a large cloth someone just shoved in this laundry box. I think that's one of the tablecloths. I think you're right. Wait, huh? Take a look at this tablecloth. See what's on it? Oh, that's blood, isn't it? Huh? Blood? Come here and look. That's clearly blood. It's dark in here. I can't really tell. I'm sure that's what it is. It can't be anything else. And if that's blood, then this tablecloth must be connected to Togami's murder somehow. If this tablecloth really has blood on it, then that is indeed a possibility. I'm telling you, it's blood! Okay, so now we have the tablecloth in the storage room that, well, it was kind of just thrown into the laundry box. And apparently has blood on it. And now I'm starting to get a couple ideas in my head. I kind of want to share them with you, but at the same time, I don't want to. I don't know. But I have ideas of what I'm thinking of at the moment. That's a lot of boxes. We really don't have time to go through them one by one, so let's just ignore them. Yeah, that would be wise. I guess so. Let's take a look at these irons if I can. Are those irons? They don't seem to be plugged in, but why are there even 3 irons over here? That is weird, isn't it? When we went looking for Togami after the lights came back on, I found those irons here, but they were all plugged in and powered on. They were powered on? I thought it would be bad if we had another outage, so I unplugged them, but didn't it seem like somebody did this deliberately? Deliberately? There are 3 irons in the storage room, and when Komaina found them, they were all plugged in. So yeah, I'm already getting an idea that whoever did this, they were purposely wasting power, and then when they turned on the air conditioning at that timer, they wanted a blackout to happen, blow the circuits, whatever. Which makes me wonder, I think I already have a suspect in this sense, but we'll see. Hey, Hinata, it's no use wasting time in this dark, dirty room. Let's go investigate somewhere else. Oh yeah, you're right. Alright, let's check everything else on. Check everything else. Now, according to the guide, this person goes into a room that I didn't bother to check, or did I? No, did I? It was locked before, but they kept mentioning somebody was in here, apparently. Huh? It's locked. It seems someone's inside. It's a unisex toilet, so it could be anyone. Hey, is someone in there? Komaina knocked and yelled to her door, but no answer. That's not very considerate, is it? Let's give it up for now and come back to investigate later. Yeah. Well, maybe it's Nadai and he just really had to take a dump. Well, yeah, he had to take a dump. Apparently, I mean, that's what he kept yelling at her before the whole party started. And whatever. Even when we're at the party, he's like, I gotta go now. Mark of shame. The circuit breakers for the old lodge should be in this office. The breakers, huh? They probably have something to do with the outage. We should go ahead and check them out first, then. Okay, then. The breakers... Oh, they're up here, I guess. Kind of up there, honestly. So those are the circuit breakers. The power outage possibly happened because they were tripped somehow. I can't see any signs that they were tampered with. There's nothing suspicious about them, really. Aren't they a little too high, though? I don't think any of us could reach them without standing up on something. That's right, and that's not even the end of it. See, I was in a massive panic during the blackout, and I forgot to bring this up before, but... Well, it's like you said, no one can reach the breakers. Even if they stood on something, they're just too up high. So, what I mean is, who flipped the breakers back on, and how'd they do it? I did it! Ah! He's here! You bastards seem to be totally unable to handle that blackout, so I flipped the breakers back on for you. Ah, and by the way, it wasn't me who tripped them in the first place. That was the culprit, of course. But, you're too small. How could you even reach the fuse box? First of all, my eyes have night vision built in, so seeing in the darkness wasn't a problem for me. Then, as far as how I could reach so high up to flip the breakers on, I stretch. My entire torso stretches. I'm a very elastic bear, you see. Well, that's clearly a lie. It's true. Do you want me to demonstrate? Do you want to see Monokuma's long torso version? It's gross and grotesque. I think we'll pass. Just thinking about that is unpleasant. Aw, too bad. Nevertheless, Monokuma's a very kind bear. If there's a popularity contest, I'll be the landslide winner. What the hell? He was who brought on the lights? Who brought the lights back on? Well, I guess it's one mystery solved. I knew it wasn't possible for one of us to reach up that high. But how did the culprit trip the breakers in the first place then? If they didn't do it manually and didn't install a mechanism to do it for them, then... well, like I'm saying, the person probably deliberately used a lot of electricity to trip it like that. I know what you're thinking. I'm under very heavy suspicion, am I not? In all honesty, yes, I was kind of thinking it was you. Huh? It is unavoidable. There was an unexpected power outage during which Togami was murdered. Furthermore, the circuit breakers are here, and I was supposed to be here as well. It's only natural suspicion would turn on me. You were supposed to? Does that mean... That's right! You weren't here when I was looking for you! Where were you? You're supposed to be guarding the breakers in that weapon case, right? And yet, you decided to just go and who knows where without telling anyone? About that. Pakoyama suddenly started grunting and dropped down to one knee. Is something wrong? No, I am not feeling too well. I'm sorry, but please excuse me. Excuse you? The hell? Pakoyama, it seems someone's using the one. It seems someone's using the one here. It seems someone's using the one here in the lodge. I recommend heading straight to the hotel or to your cottage. Huh? It appears I have a painful road ahead of me. Ah, so everybody has to drop a deuce apparently. Pakoyama left the office with trembling steps, a large amount of cold sweat covering her face. What's up with her? It would be rude for me to say anything. I have to think about Pakoyama's feelings here. What is going on here? I see what's going on here. She just ran away from us, didn't she? Which means she must be the culprit. I'm pretty sure about that. Is that so? Well, now I'm casting suspicion on you for whatever reason. Huh. I don't know. Maybe. So, Pakoyama's our culprit, huh? You with me? Why do you even think so? Well, she was supposed to be here, and she wasn't. I mean, when we were all looking for Togami, I came right here to his office, and she already wasn't here. Well, I wouldn't want Sonia getting mad at me, so he didn't hear this from me, but I think Pakoyama flipped the breakers and he used the darkness to go and murder Togami. Also, don't you think her face is always too calm? She looks like an assassin, don't she? Well, it's not like you have such an inviting face yourself. Honestly. So now we have his testimony saying that he went straight to the office and searched for Togami after the lights came back on, and the office was empty, and Pakoyama was nowhere to be there, or to be found. Alright, let's see what else we can investigate in this office. And first thing here, we can see another air conditioning unit. For whatever reason, I cannot even investigate. Come on, there you go, jeez. This is a remote control for office air conditioner. Huh? This one's also set to 11:30. It's just the same as the one back in the main hall. This can't be a coincidence. And the information has been updated where an air conditioner in the office is also set to 11:30. So it kind of makes me think that maybe the air conditioners all go in, they're all synchronous, like they're all doing like once. How am I trying to say? Like you set one thing, the other one gets set, but I doubt that. So, because you know, different units usually set at different times. So yeah, that's odd. And as you can see here, we have the case. Maybe something's in here, or maybe we can see if it's tampered with. The case. This is the one Togami used to store all dangerous items he confiscated, isn't it? Shouldn't we just check inside, just in case? I guess, but I think it's still locked. Well, the key was inside a case Togami kept by his side. See? I brought it with me. Hey, you just took that without telling anyone? I guess I shouldn't have messed with the crime scene, right? But if I hadn't, we wouldn't be able to open it. So, let's just do it. He's not even a tiny bit embarrassed. Here, it's open. Forks and knives, some skewers, and a wrench. Everything's stuffed inside this little box. But I don't think the culprit had any way to get something out of this case. I mean, the key to open it was still inside the other case, the one that Togami was holding. Yeah, he's right. Well then, I think we're done with the office. Yeah, let's move on. Yeah, let's get the hell out. I was gonna say, why aren't I moving? And I'm like, oh, I gotta do it manually. Let's see here. I think we looked everywhere inside a lodge. I have an idea. Why don't we go look at Togami's cottage? His cottage? I think we might find a clue there. It wouldn't hurt looking in any case. It's just that I'm afraid of going alone. It might turn out dangerous. I really don't mind coming along with you, but aren't you worried a danger might turn out to be me? You mean, why aren't I afraid that it might be you who's the culprit, Hinata? Well, to tell the truth, it hasn't even crossed my mind. Or maybe I should say I don't want it to. I mean, if surviving means I have to suspect my friends, I'd rather die trusting them. Don't say that. How's dying gonna help you? Aren't we doing this in order to survive in the first place? That's just like you, Hinata. You really are strong, as expected from someone chosen to attend Host P Academy. So let's go, straight to Togami's cottage. Yeah. Somehow, something feels off when I'm talking to him. Yep, same here. A rather unusual sight greeted us as we exited the lodge. And what is that scene gonna be? We'll find out next time, guys. So, as usual, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for Let's Play Super Danganronpa 2. I'll see you guys later.